and welcome back, everybody, to another brand new episode of Invite Only right here on Play Everything. We are coming to you live through mixer.com/Play Everything.
Into your ear holes.
Thank you guys for listening, tuning in live. If you're not able to watch the show live, don't worry. We got you covered on Fridays, 10 a.m. on youtube.com/Play Everything. I'm your host for the show, Compa Andres. Dude, homo.
I know, it's a different pitch. I've been sick.
That was higher pitch.
I'm a little sick.
Coronavirus get into you?
Possibly.
Well, you hate every episode, so it doesn't matter what you guys
What
say.
the hell was that?
That was Tambo going through the headphones.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I blew your ears out, Tambo.
That was very loud. It's okay. But I'm your host, like I said. To my left, you got these beautiful people. You got at that kid Flowers.
That's me. How you doing? Episode 18. Was that my laptop? Probably. It's okay.
Tambo's gonna fix it. It's all good.
It's all right. Keep the ball rolling though. Why are you stopping?
I'm not stopping.
Why are you stopping? You're the one who was doing your introduction.
He was just introducing me. All I said was hi.
No, you said, "What's up? It's Cat Kid Flowers. At that Kid Flowers. Follow
Usually
me.
throw 'em
I
so nasty to
don't.
me.
I don't pay my bets. You know.
Yeah, I usually do that. I don't.
Like, do
that
the
kid
whole
Flowers.
introduction.
I don't
Squeeze that in
complete
there. That's
games.
nice.
I don't beat
That's real nice.
games.
That was smooth.
I don't play.
so
Yeah, I
now
don't
you on
beat
board too?
games.
I mean, I have to. We got a roast on your when it's about to be your birthday.
Did you ever beat that one game?
Don't worry about it. Let me introduce everybody else. Go, relax, dude. Relax.
You know what's funny? Hold on, hold on.
Let me introduce you. Can I introduce
okay,
you
go ahead and introduce me.
Because your name is Cheeks Jr.
This piece of shit Flowers over here, all right?
Oh, is it?
On
to
Twitter,
it.
he was the one that's like, oh, they mask my not finishing games. We on all the games they don't finish. How many platinums you got?
That's not what's
No,
important.
how many platinums you got?
Beating games
No,
and
I'm
completely finishing games are
driving
not
the
the
boat.
same thing.
How many
I'm with
platinums you
Flowers
got?
on this
It's not
one.
the same thing.
Beating games is
I'm
different
like
from
one or
platinum
two.
it.
Sure. Platinum in games is like 1,000%ing a game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
that's not me.
you're saying I don't beat games when I 1,000% a lot of games.
How many platinums you got?
24?
That's a lot, actually.
Top of your head? How many games you got?
I get a lot, but I beat a lot of them, and I didn't platinum them. Like Last of Us, good game, right? You
Beautiful
finished
game.
it, right?
100%.
Anyway, I beat that game. I didn't platinum that game because it's just too hard. I know you didn't finish it.
I know you have to collect all the comic
I can't
books
even hear
and do
you.
all that
You
shit
sound
for
like a
The
fucking
Last
dead
of Us.
crab.
That's cool. That's Cheeks, everybody. That's Cheeks_Jr. Go follow him. He's over there, being that guy. And then the guy holding it down. If you guys throw it in the chat, you want to talk in the chat, we got our man Tambo Vlogs.
What's up?
He's holding down the board, trying to talk to you guys.
Talk
Let us
about how
know what's
those
up.
lower thirds working.
Try right now. I'm gonna say them all right now.
Shaking the head.
Perfect,
I'm
dog.
doing it now. At Copa
Not
Andres.
perfect.
At that kid. Ah, damn, it's all gone.
You just jinxed it, bro. Why
I
you have to
tried.
jinx it?
It's all good.
Not perfect.
But we're back to another episode. This week's going to be a little bit special just because, it's our boys in the middle. His birthday is going to be tomorrow, Wednesday.
Malcolm in the middle.
Malcolm in the middle.
That's a
It's
white
his
show, isn't it?
cumpleaños.
What's the other one? What's the
So,
other one with the black kid in New York?
what?
Terry Crews?
I don't know what
what's that
you're talking
show
about.
called?
Malcolm in the
Everybody hates
middle.
Chris.
Everybody hates Chris.
Everybody hates Chris.
I thought you were going to talk about the
I
Proud
gotta-
Family.
I gotta give you 22 belly rubs.
Damn, you really was
23
belly,
belly rubs.
rubbing
I
your
don't
I don't
belly.
even know how old I am.
I know.
Stop touching me. You just want to fill me up.
A little bit. He's trying to rub you like a genie, like a bottle. But congrats, man. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. I mean, when people see this
Thank
Friday, they're going to be like, what? Happy belated. But
Yeah, it's
we got
fine.
you here. We're early here.
Yeah, my team got me.
It's all
Early.
good. Are you
It's an
drinking that?
underrated song.
Huh?
Sorry.
Happy birthday. That one?
No.
I don't know that one.
Miami
one.
by Will Smith.
That's the black one.
What's the what?
Miami.
How's it go?
You brought
Welcome
it
to
up.
Miami. I'm a papi laddie.
That's by who?
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Guys, chat. Tell me how. I don't know what the fuck's going on now.
I don't think that's a real song.
No, you've never heard Miami by Will Smith?
That's a real song.
No.
Real song. Drop it down in the chat. And then the girls go, "Acapacalini."
What's the Will Smith verse?
I don't know the Will Smith verse.
I don't know the actual words.
You know, it's hard to believe it's a Will Smith song if you don't know the Will Smith verse. You know,
I just know the girls.
Is that the chorus?
He knows the chorus.
Like an ad lib in the back.
No, it's like in between like verses. They go, "Welcome to Miami."
Okay.
All right. Anyways,
All right.
after that, I mean, we can't even get a regular happy birthday. We might do it at the end. But we got his man. He got a drink in his cup. Feeling himself, feeling good. And let's talk about that. What you been up to, guys? It's a new week. It's another long week. The coronavirus is spreading, and we're all gonna die. But in the meantime, we're coming at you with another episode live. We're touching. We don't care about germs.
Stop.
What you guys been up to though? It's a long week.
You go ahead, Mikey. What you been up to?
Well,
That's a long week. Yeah.
I've been playing a game called Spellbreak.
No,
A
you
little bit.
haven't.
Very dabbled in it.
I don't
I
believe
play more than you'd have.
This is
Me-
absolutely true.
Me and Flowers jumped in a match, played match, and then before that, I played 2 matches.
Yeah,
Damn.
true. He did.
Okay.
So more than you did.
Fuck me, right?
You know what I mean?
All
So
right.
it's
Not a
very
competition.
early on. He made one. He made
did.
one.
You're right. My bad.
Anyway, so very early impressions again. I'm still getting a feel for the mechanics of the game. Aiming, I don't know. It's hard to go to a battle royale game. For those who don't know, Spellbreak's basically like a battle royale game where it's basically you use magic essentially to kill people.
Yeah.
It's third person. It's like cell shaded kind of art.
Oh,
Anyway,
good.
beautiful game. I really like the idea of the game, but I gotta get good at the game. Like I gotta learn them.
Yeah.
You gotta get good at every game.
But I gotta learn the mechanics. Shooting is just it's almost a little too floaty for me.
Not
Like
your strong
it's
suit.
hard to shoot. In my opinion, I don't know. You played it, so how do you feel about it?
Spellbreak. It didn't feel like a battle royale game, honestly. You said it was slow paced, but I actually feel like it was fast paced. At least the fights were.
Yeah.
Granted, you do have to land like close to people to really like catch a lot of action, but the movement is really good in the game. You can move around really quick with a lot of the little runes, I think they're called, that lets you like teleport and like fly. And
Get
shit
like the
that.
feather room where you spin up.
Yeah. So like there's
How
a
do
lot
you
of
do it?
movement. Aiming is one of the hardest things in the game. I heard there was the aim assist, but it doesn't really help you too much. Everything has like bullet drop, so like you have to like aim where like they're gonna be rather than where they are. And then like if they're flying and they're falling down, you have to like aim a little below them and above them if they're jumping up. Like it's definitely a big skill gap just as far as aiming, and then just like comboing like the magic spells. Like you have like your fire and you have like your
You gotta-
like your poison.
And you can depending on the runes that you pick up, those are basically the weapons that you pick up in the game.
Right.
So it could be different from match to match if you can't find the certain rune that you like, and you have to use like the fire rune. I really want to love this game. It's just and again it sucks because I paid money to get into the beta. So like if I don't like this game, then it's just like, fuck, I'm out.
You wasted
like,
it.
You know, $60
I'm honestly like I think I talked about this game like maybe like a year and a half ago. Like
Yeah, I remember you brought it up way back when.
I was really looking forward to this game, and now that I'm playing it, like I just want to get good, and it's
'Cause the
definitely gonna take some time.
From what I remember, the animations from the first time I saw it looks different from what it is now.
Well, I'm pretty
The
sure they're still
people
trying
look
to fix a
different.
couple
Well, I mean,
things.
what you saw was a trailer or a gameplay trailer. And a trailer.
back when.
Yeah, I
like-
mean, it's been out for a while on
because
PC.
You put me onto it. You showed it to me, and you're like, "Oh, this game, blah blah blah." And it's like, "Oh my god, I'm so with it." But again, with trailers, it's like you get more punch in, and I feel like that game would benefit for being more punched in,
Yeah.
like not so pulled out for the camera. That's like my one kind of complaint about it, because during the trailers, I just like that more punched in camera view versus like a
Okay.
super. I feel like it's super pulled out and super widescreen, so like there's a lot going on at the screen
Yeah.
at once, depending on where you are and what you're battling. I don't know, that's just kind of my like thoughts on it.
Yeah, I mean, there is, like I said, it can get really fast paced and hectic really quick. Especially if you're playing against people that know what they're doing and know like the combination spells, and next thing you know, you're running through the air, and then there's poison, and it blows up, and it's just like, what the fuck is happening? It's crazy.
A lot of experimenting from what I saw, because I came in and I saw Flowers playing, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's
Yeah, I
playing
was an
Spellbreak."
asshole. Yeah.
And I was like, "Let me see how he's playing." And then he straight up was like Iron Man flying through the map. The map would look huge for like
You saw me
solos.
running away a lot.
You were running away, and I was like, "It's all good, you know. You fight, you retreat to fight another day. It's all
Yeah.
good."
Map
you know?
is almost too big.
It feels
feel like it's
big
too
because
big.
I remember he was playing around
feel
for
like-
some
go ahead.
people. No, but from looking at you, I mean, looking at you play, and like it looks like a very fun game to get into. It's a lot of experimenting. It's kind of like it reminds me of like the Division, where you kind of have to play with the tools that you get or grab, figure out what's a good combo, figure out what build you want to go for, and then after that you kind of go into it. Because if you don't get the correct build or you get the wrong spells or combos, you're shit out of luck. You got to fight out of your ass to kind of win a battle, and then you get third partied, and then it's a lot for that game. And just looking at it though, it looked fun. But like Mikey said, or the way I feel like it looks like there's a lot of dead space throughout the battle. Like you have a battle, you'll fight somebody one-on-one, and then you have to find somebody else. You have to like look around. You have to go hella far to find somebody. And that minute of looking, that's what kind of dampers the game a little bit. I'm just like, all right, cool. You know what? You're going from fast pace, slows you down a lot, and you're like, fuck.
Well, I mean, that comes into knowing what you can do with like the equipment you have at the time.
Yeah.
And like I said, movement's definitely a big part of the game. Like I do feel like, I don't think the map is too big. I feel like it's almost too small. But I do think the number of people that drop is too little. I think it's like 30 people that drop at one time. which I definitely think this game can handle like 50 people. But
That's a big map for 30 people, though. Like, there's a lot of dead, like, space. Like, in that's what drives me crazy about these. If you're going to do, like, a battle royale, like, I feel like it has to be either, like, a big map with lots of people or a smaller map with, 50 people, 30 people.
yeah, but the map has a lot of like versatility. Like, there's a lot of symmetry and like there's a lot of things as far as like cover, open space, and like there's a lot as far as just like in the battle to take advantage of environment wise. That's what I like about the map. Like, I don't think it's too small because you can literally take a map or one fucking fight from left side of the map to the other side of the map in a matter of like maybe like 15 seconds. Granted, you have like the right equipment to do so. So like I said, movement wise, like you can travel really quick. It's just finding someone. It may be a little difficult because there's a small number of people, but
Also, pinging system, not great.
yeah,
Pinging's
it is
always
kind of
good.
bad.
That's for that game
That's
or
bad.
in that particular game?
Yeah,
That game.
I wish it would have been better. It would have been more Apexy. I hate to use that, but they just do the pinging so well.
Yeah.
Where it's like, there's a lot of times where you're pinging stuff and you're accidentally pinging stuff that you don't mean to ping stuff, and
You're like,
it's
shit.
just like there's no like enemies here kind of ping. I mean, there is, but like even when you want to use it, like a lot of times you just do a regular ping, and it's like I would just prefer like an Apex style like ping system.
I mean, Apex got it down right the first time, so it's kind of hard to kind of relive it. But in the world of battle royales where everybody steals something from somebody, like they should have probably implemented something better. Or the coaching, or not the coaching, but the tester should have been like, yeah, can we fix this, please? Can we fix this? Like, I don't know what's going on. But I mean, I think one cool thing, obviously the spells, combos, that looks really fun. One thing I feel like they could do or something is something to do with the map, like make it more environmental, like mountains that explode or something like that, like something that makes it more environmental, like damage or something like that. That'd be pretty cool, because I feel like that there's a game that is like has that magical fantasy thing. I mean, that map could easily kind of be attributed to it, kind of make that happen. That'd be pretty cool.
Exposing mountains
Or something like that.
I mean, I
And
think that's a
you
little
die.
on top, but
I don't know. I just feel like that game there's a lot of possibilities for this game because it's in that fantasy realm.
the game is definitely, it's still in like closed beta mode. So like I'm curious to see what they're gonna make changes, because they could have, I feel like, easily kind of just ported this over from the PC side and kind of maybe like fix a couple of glitches to make it a little more handy for the controller, and they just kind of like release that to the public. So but they didn't. So I'm curious as far as what they're gonna change and fix. Probably definitely get like a season pass. I don't see that being like an unrealistic thing for the game. Skins are already here.
skins, emotes.
Skins, emotes, classic Fortnite things. But I definitely want to see what they've changed gameplay wise based off what I'm playing now and then going forward.
I wish there was a way I could aim in as well.
You can.
Well, like more aim in.
You gotta
than
get
just,
good,
like,
dude.
Yeah, you can.
No, how?
You have to hold the button. Like the
And
the
this
right
is
trigger,
how
the left
Mikey
trigger.
plays his
Yeah,
games,
You have
guys.
to hold it.
Yeah,
And then it
didn't
zooms in.
work. Didn't do it.
He has a pro controller, that's why.
I mean, that's
I
I'm
know
talking
what
about
that
triggers.
I know, I'm kidding.
Anyway, but yeah, so Spellbreak. I want to get into it. I want to like that game. I want to love that game. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. But if it doesn't grab me, I gotta move on, because another game that I actually just tried about an hour ago with Tambo Vlogs and my boy
we all
Sugar
played
Shawn. Call of Duty Warzone.
Warzone, baby.
Not this Sean.
I know Jay Kills,
This
one of our
Sean's
followers.
Not this. I
Julio
didn't
Jay
play.
Kills. He wants us to talk about Warzone, and we'll get to Warzone.
What's
It's
up,
gonna be
Julio?
it's going to be a meaty part of the podcast when we get into Warzone for sure.
Oh, we're not talking about it right now.
You want to talk about it? I was going to try to save best for last type deal, but if you want to go straight into it, we're talking about impressions anyways. We might as well go right into the news.
News.
You caught on. I was so glad you got that. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is a crazy day for gamers. Another crazy drop. All the leaks were confirmed. We talked about it. We finally actually get our hands on it. Yesterday, there was a random countdown. In the menu was 24 hours. And the next thing you know, the trailer dropped. Everything dropped. People who were embargoed on it, they dropped their reviews on YouTube. And everybody pretty much said, hey, this is a new Call of Duty Warzone. And like Mikey was saying, I got my hands on it. I played for a bit. I saw Tambo and I saw Mikey play it. And I got to say, like my very, very first impression, like not going too deep into it, it's a fun game.
I have an itch to get back to it.
I want to get back to it. I'm waiting for this podcast to be over, like now, so
Yeah.
I could go back and play.
Yeah, wrap the shit up.
I'll wrap this shit up, dude. We're going to make it a quick one. But Warzone is great. The map is huge, and I love the fact that it's 150 people. this feels like truly like one of those battle royale, realistic. Like you're in the wheel. Like it feels like what's that movie? No, never mind. I'm getting off track. Either way, first impression, it's a great game. What do you think about it, real quick, Mikey?
You haven't played it yet, right? All right, so Tambo, you can chime in too.
You guys played the most because I only played like maybe an hour.
Okay, well that's like what we played. So it is everything I love in a shooter, which is feeling like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And it fixed all my problems that I had with Blackout. It's not like a super open map, right? There's not like a lot of dead space, which really kills me. And like I just said with these battle royale games. There's a lot of people dropping in at once. The loot and everything's fixed from Blackout, where it actually makes a little bit more sense to me.
Yeah.
Especially like the shield, like adding shield
Plates.
Yeah. The chest plates, which are your shields. You start with 2, and then you can add 1, and then you can get a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I love how it doesn't like really penalize you for picking up a bunch of ammo. I like the legendary, like the ranks of like the weapons and everything, and how they can actually feel like really powerful, like as you can get them.
Yeah.
The chests are really cool. The map's really awesome. Like the vehicles, everything about this game so far, like I'm for. Like I think this is one of the best battle royale games put out. Now, obviously, Apex is still king.
Jesus. Oof.
No, Apex is king.
Bold fucking statement on that one, dude.
No, but
Apex is good.
I definitely see a little bit more time with this game. It's gonna get as good, or if not better than Apex. The one thing, pinging is better than in Spellbreak, but it is still not as good as Apex. And again, that's because Call of Duty, you need the top triggers to be able to throw your nades and everything, whereas on Apex, you have a dedicated button to switch between them.
No, yeah. I mean, that's one thing I noticed too, like the hotkeys, like trying to make sure, like I still hate the fact that you have to hold square to pick up something. I was like, God damn, I just want to tap X or tap square to kind of do it.
Yep. Which could easily change.
Yeah, those little like hotkeys things that could change, like you were saying. So, but kind of going into deeper, the review that I liked is kind of like everything is, it's way better than Blackout. I feel like it's definitely adds more realism to it.
Oh, you like Blackout though?
Yeah, and I'm saying it's better. So what's going on?
When you say better, how?
I like the realism of it. Like it definitely Blackout had
Blackout was too real.
Blackout had that animation. I like the realism on this one. Like Mike said, how bigger it is, the weapons and everything. It feels more grounded. What do you mean by
realism? Like just
realistic graphics are better. I just like the graphics for sure.
Okay, no, okay.
What?
This is what I meant. So
that's just going back to.
You mean the graphics?
Apex in terms of. Sorry, Tombo.
We'll get Tombo's review too, because Tombo played on it.
Like in Apex, let me tell you what I think he means by realism, which I kind of agree with. Like Apex is more almost Overwatch-like, where you have like these classic characters and everything, right? And then you have these different abilities for each character. Whereas this is like what you would think of a Call of Duty battle royale done right, in terms of you can buy like kill streaks, you can pick up perks, you can there's if you find a loadout box, you can get like a complete loadout with all the perks, and then like
you bought self-revive, you can self-revive, like
yeah, you can
those
buy
things are pretty cool. Like
yeah, so you can do all that stuff without it being like an over-the-top battle royale, like something like Spellbreak or Apex, which I'd say is more like a character-based shooter, whereas this is more like a Call of Duty in a battle royale. And the shooting again just feels phenomenal because it's Call of Duty. Like the breaking a shield feels really satisfying. That's why I was talking to Tambo when we were playing. It just feels so good. Everything that you love that feels about Call of Duty, and then they took what they fucked up on Blackout, and then they improved upon it to where it's not you and me running across the map for 5 minutes
waiting to get somebody
open because they didn't think map design at all. They actually kind of thought this out a bit more.
So, I mean, based off what it sounds like you two are telling me, from Blackout to Warzone, they added more people and made a smaller map.
No, so they made it a bigger map, but one thing that they did better, too, is adding these objectives in the game. Like, so you're not just always trying to kill people.
You can pick up bounties.
You can pick up bounties. You can pick up something within the game. So you're not always just, because truly it is a really bigger map. I think they were saying like it's like almost 3 times bigger than the Blackout map.
Does it still have like a circle? Like
yeah, it still has a war zone. It still has the gas and everything. You still have to go to it. But because of how big that map is, you're not just going out to kill people. You got to get your cash. You got to get your weapon. You got to get better loot. And the way they implement that by doing objectives, they do bounties. And the more you do those, the more you get cash. And the more cash you get, you can go to these buying stations. these
buy
buying
guns,
stations,
buy
and
kill streaks,
buy
buy
guns,
shields.
kill streaks, all that cool stuff. So it really makes it a Call of Duty game because it brings into that aspect of like you get a radar, you call it an airstrike, you could do all these things. You could create a class specifically that you want for Warzone, but you have to get enough money to go ahead and buy it, unlock it, and get the exact loadout that you want.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah. So they
it's really good
fixed basically the gear.
for that. The Dead Space too, but
They fixed the gear, right? So not only the map and the environment and everything, they added money and other things to do, like what is it? Contracts? What did I just say?
contract bounties,
Bounties?
all that stuff.
Where it is okay, it will give you
whatever.
a circle of where your bounty is, right?
Yeah,
And then it gives you like $20,000 or whatever. So you go and you kill that person, you have $20,000. You can go buy kill streaks and
So
stuff.
it's a person that's actually in
the game.
and they don't know that they're a bounty, or
I've never been tagged as a bounty, so I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if it tells you, but my assumption at this point right now is no. It doesn't tell them, so you can completely be ambushed. But
it's like
yeah,
something.
okay.
No, that'd be pretty cool. Kind of like Apex when you're the kill master. So like I think one of the contracts would be like, hey, kill that guy.
Yeah.
Kill the ringleader, and then like, oh shit, you're marked.
Tambo, you wanted to jump in here. What are your kind of thoughts?
Yeah, jumping because one more thing. There's a lot more things to talk about.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more things to talk about.
But
Warzone.
Tambo for sure, his impression, because I'll let you guys know. I was waiting to kind of start the podcast, and these guys were playing, and then Tambo is like A1, like the guy you want to play with, because he does his call outs, he does all this shit, and this is Tambo. He's playing right. He's getting. I got one down, guys, I got one down. You're like, where? Fucking where? And then I hear
it's because you ping.
and I hear Mikey. He's like, where? I don't know where you are, dude. And then Tambo gets down or some shit happens, and next thing you know, all I know is at the very end, like 2 minutes later, all right, good shit, Mikey, we're good. Like that's all I hear. Like I don't know what the fuck happened, but then I heard that, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up to fucking Tambo. Fuck, hella mad. He was like, God damn it. I was like, oh shit, something happened.
Bro, it's because you gotta have like a good team to play with.
He calling you weak? He calling you weak, Cheeks?
Obviously, the
I'm
call outs.
just getting
I'm
to
calling
learn the
you
game.
weak. Cheeks, bro.
Wait, obviously the call outs are like, essential, but like you could ping stuff. So like when he was next to me and I'm saying like right here, like we're in the general area, but then you got Mikey running off to like another
Mikey doesn't
side.
know
Mikey
how to
be
stay.
doing
He's
that,
over here.
yeah.
So like when I'm saying right here, like you're usually next to me, and I'm pinging, but
And I remember he's like, Tambo, are you next to me? Are you next to me? And I'm like, dude, look at the mini
I
map.
got some
He's
questions
right
for you,
there.
Tambo.
He's at the mini map.
No, Tambo was doing the same thing. He's like, where are you?
Let me ask Tambo a
Tambo's
question.
like
He's
better
better
than
than both of you.
Tambo's
What
the guy
building
who-
are you in? What
the-
building? I was like, look, you can see my name. You know where I am.
I
Tambo's
was
the
just
guy who
trolling
does
you
his
at
own
that
thing. Tambo would be the guy who just leaves the group. He sees somebody, hey, I got three on me, and then he comes back and expects you to save him.
Yeah,
You're that guy.
Yep.
Tambo's that
Tambo
guy.
is that guy.
Hey,
Tambo's
Tambo. So
well, I mean, at this point, hold on, my bad. You can ask me right
Go
now.
ahead.
But at this point, like, I kind of have to carry the team. It's not like Mikey's gonna
Damn.
do something. Like at that point, I got 3 on me, and then you got like.
I got out of the
Mikey,
gulag more times than you did.
That's what I want
See,
to talk
and then
about.
Mikey
but-
always wants to give himself some credit for escaping and running away. Like, no, you're not supposed to
You
run.
were just talking about doing that in Spellbreak. What do you mean?
Well, that was me in Spellbreak. That's different.
All right, go ahead.
Hold
Sean,
on,
what
hold
was
on. Fuck you. You are the king of fucking dipping. I call. Yes, you are.
This is
Clutch,
where we're
if
at.
you're watching, drop it in the chat.
Clutch.
Clutch is a runner too, so
No,
I'm
this
the first one.
motherfucker will
I'm in
leave
that
you
bitch.
for dead instantly.
No.
Anything to benefit him. He is the first
Guys
one
are
to
the
dip and
worst.
run.
Little
I
wanderer.
fucking come and
Mikey
I fucking
will
save
run
people's
away,
lives
right?
sometimes, not all the time,
No, hear
but
me out.
sometimes.
Hear me out.
Yeah, that's
Mikey's the first one to
Die.
just fucking wonder, right? Then when he gets caught up between like 4 fucking people, he's like, "Oh, they're over me. Where you guys at? Where you guys at?" Then he's trying to run, and then I'm like, "Hey, Mikey, it's bad. I'm sorry. You got yourself fucked up." And then I'm running because like I'm not gonna go challenge 4 people because you got caught.
He's wrong.
No, I might. That's the
You're wrong.
Clutch-
You're wrong.
Nah.
Clutch,
What-
clear the
what-
record.
Tambo's playing
Nah.
with Mikey. Mikey, how is he?
What it is that like you kind of have to be able to do like one-on-ones on this.
You got to.
So it's like sometimes
Exactly.
Mikey. There's times where he can't just handle himself. He potatoes.
But there's
Damn.
also times where I don't
He
potato.
potatoes.
Admit it.
Potato. I mean,
There
there's
are
a-
times where I
there's a-
don't potato and I
There's a
clutch it.
greater there's a greater amount
Sure.
of times you potato.
Sure. Sure,
it's
I'm
like-
not debating
he's
that.
calling-
60-40.
Mikey's like non-potato
Mikey.
and then like
60-40. I'd say it's
Yeah.
60-40.
Oh, non-potato.
You're a
potato.
70-30.
You're a
60-40.
bot? He's calling you a
All right,
bot.
let me ask you a question, Tambo.
Go ahead.
So
a piece of
based
shit,
off the
Tambo.
battle royals you have played, because you've played Fortnite to a decent level, like you weren't trash. You played Apex,
Okay.
you aren't trash. Do you think this game, as far as like pace wise, you think it's faster or slower than those games?
Slower.
No, actually,
I feel like
you
it's in the
could
middle.
you could actually get a lot of good movement because of the redeploy.
What is that? What is that?
So like if you could go to any top building, whatever, you just jump off and then like you parachute and you're like pushing.
Distance
So
is
essentially, like
terrible.
if you're on the roof or something and you shoot somebody far away, you could like just jump off and like push them quick.
Okay.
So I mean, they got vehicles
You
too.
can parachute
so
down. They got vehicles.
movement is good. You know, obviously I played like 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm definitely wanting to get in here with some.
It's cool.
Fuck you.
The one
Fine,
best
don't
thing-
play with me.
It's okay. You know what, Thumbo? We're
Wait,
gonna
another
we're gonna rock some shit.
Go ahead.
Even though you're a fucking Xbox player,
So,
and nobody plays
so like
good on
combat
Xbox.
wise, like when you're in the middle of a firefight, right? Is how many squad? First of all, is there a squad of like 4? Is it 3?
3 squads.
3-3.
Or 3 people.
3 people to a squad?
Yep.
People,
So-
150 people.
Oh, so that's a lot of fucking squads.
50
I'm doing
groups.
math. 50 groups. There you go. Thank you for that. So when you're in the firefight, right? When you're fighting someone, is it like a specific location? And like, can you run? Is it like an open space to get to another like location, or is it like a lot of cover in between, like maybe one section of the map, and then like you're running to another part?
Now
I don't know if
there's
that's a good explanation of what I'm trying to say.
Like as in cover wise, obviously they have like the woods and stuff. So it's like
So it's about the trees and shit.
yeah, there's trees. Maybe there's like a little bit of logs. Once you get like they have a stadium, so they have like natural and like just stuff that would be around like barriers and you know
The
like
areas
trash
feel
cans.
different, unlike Blackout.
Yeah.
You feel like this is cover. Like I said, it really feels like you're in
No,
a
and
war
it
zone.
feels like different areas, unlike Blackout.
Oh, no,
where
but, like-
Blackout didn't feel like different areas.
that too, for sure. But I mean, the coverage. We're talking about cover and all that stuff. Like
I'm talking about just like in the middle of a firefight, like you have to like duck and hide between
Yeah.
things, and sometimes you
There-
get overpowered, so you have to like have a little strategic withdrawal. And sometimes I feel like in Blackout for sure, like you couldn't like run because if you ran, you'd just be in more open field, make it easier shot.
there's cover for sure around everything. Because I remember one specific game that I was playing. I was trying to go to like one building to the next, and there was a little bit of a gap. I was like, God damn, this is a risky move, but fuck it. You know, send it. I got to do it.
No.
So as soon as I
No,
walked
I'm
out of the
not-
building,
And like it like depends because like
I thought you
you're
were
in
talking about
certain
coverage and
areas.
stuff like
So
that.
like I said, there's like the forest, the stadium.
Ju-
There's like suburban, so it's like all like how it would be in like regular. So if it's like you're in these neighborhood, like it'll kind of be like the same thing. Like there'll be like kind of houses next to each other, or like if you're in the stadium, it's just like a big open, and then the parking lot.
I know it's just like I hear your complaint because that was my complaint with Blackout too.
Yeah.
Whereas like on this last map, right, and he's right, there is different areas. So just like in Apex, if you're like in the middle, like in the desert area, right, you're kind of SOL, like you're in the open.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like I don't want to feel like if I get into a firefight, it's either win or lose, like not
No.
a draw.
No, so what happens? So in this last game I played, I saw a guy parachute. I went over there, right, and then I couldn't find him. And then all of a sudden I was getting shot from the top. I got behind a telephone pole, put on some more armor, and then there's some other boxes I could crouch behind around, and I crouched behind that, and then they were throwing grenades at me and whatnot. Like there's other environmental things where you can use as cover, and then you can still use like dead silence. Right, if you have dead silence on
Perks
you,
on.
use dead silence on you and get the fuck out of there. Like you could.
You're not
and
just
it depends
fucked,
on how
yeah.
agile. Just like in Call of Duty, right? When you're playing Search and Destroy, sometimes you gotta fucking dip the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you
So
just gotta respect
same thing
it.
with this is you could dip the fuck out if you're just in a sticky situation. You need to get out.
If you can move, you move.
If you can move, like if you can play Search and you can get in and then get out and get in a fight and then dip and lose them and dead silence and go around and then flank them from the other side, you can do this in this.
And guess what? Here's the best part.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
my
the best
favorite
part,
part
right?
too.
So let's say you get fucked, right? Let's say you're trying to go, you don't get cover, you can get your ass clapped, right? Next thing you know, you're downed. If Mikey or Tambo can't get you because they're running away, you do die, but you technically get captured. You get captured and you get thrown into the gulag. Gulag, am I saying it right?
Yep.
Gulag, and it's this aspect of the
gulag.
game I love. I love this aspect where it gives you, hey, you know what? You might have got clapped, you might have got your ass clapped, whatever. This is gonna give you 1v1
That
and
ass
makes
clapped.
you do it
It's gun
super
game.
quick. It's like 30 seconds, like maybe.
Well, it's gun
shorter than
game.
that,
It's
but
a gun. It's a
if you
one
played
round
that,
gun game.
I mean, you guys would be good at it because you guys did the
Not
2v2
gun
all the
game.
time. You guys did.
Gunfight.
You guys did gunfight a lot, and it's 2v2. I mean, you played it
Yeah.
2v2.
3v3s,
So
1v1s.
it's that type of map, 1-on-1. And if you don't kill each other within like 10, 15 seconds, you got to go to the middle and capture the flag.
It's in the showers. The gulag.
It's in the showers. In the
It's
gulag.
like mini
Oh.
showers because
and
it's
it's
like
so close. Like you just
middle
get
and
one
then
gun. It
outside.
depends on the loadout you get. Could be a shotgun, could be that, but it's truly like that gunfight where you get a preloaded, go at it. If you win, guess what? You get redeployed. You get jumped from the air zone. You get back into the loot. You go back to your loot where you died. Hopefully it's still there. But if not, you just redeploy. You go down. Game number 2, round 2.
So how many times does that happen?
Once.
You only get to the gulag once. If you survive the gulag, you go back into the world or go back into the war zone, and then you die again. You're dead. That time you're for sure.
Unless your team's still alive, then they can revive you.
Yeah, unless your team's at, or you could get self-revive or some shit. And like there's these cool, and that's what I like about
But
the
you
game.
need money to be revived.
Yeah, you get money to be revived, and so that's why I think this game is really cool because it doesn't punish you. It doesn't punish you that crazy. It gives you more retries. It gives you, it definitely benefits you because you get more game time. And who doesn't like it?
So how long is the average game?
I would say easily 20 plus minutes.
Depending on how
because
good
you
you
got
are.
the revive factors and all that.
The revive factors and how big the map
is. You get
is.
back into the game instantly. Like as soon as you get out of the gulag, you're in the game. As soon as they revive you, you're in the game.
Truly, the next best thing of this fucking game. Like, this is honestly the best thing a Battle Royale could give you. You start with the gun. This is the first Battle Royale where you start with the fucking gun.
It's like a pistol?
You get a pistol. But still, it's something.
Nothing, honestly.
It's something where you don't fucking throw hands anymore and people run away. Hey, I drop, you drop. This is my loot. This is my shit. Guess what? We're going to throw down real quick.
And then they get
mano y mano. Bah, 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 clap his ass. Guess what? You to go. Like, I love the fact that you start with a gun. You don't feel helpless and running around for fucking loot because that's always happened with Apex. That's happened with any Battle Royale game where you land and you get a chest and guess what? All it is meds and fucking shield. Oh, fuck. Where's the gun? You got to go run and get a gun. By the time that happens, you die. This little thing where they just, hey, go ahead. Here's a little gun. 15 rounds. Oh, love it.
Hey, you play way more than me. How do you like the item spawning?
Who, me?
Like, is it a little bit? Is it a lot?
Item spawning, dude? I don't even know. I wasn't even paying attention to that shit. The first game I played, I got 6 kills, and that was because I'm not even gonna lie.
But like the first time you dropped, did you find like another gun quick, or was it like you
yeah?
Had to
I mean,
run
you find another gun. There's a lot of common guns that kind of get you started, but then you start looking at these loots and crates and all that stuff, those boxes, and you just start opening up, and you get blues, and it lets you know what you get. Common. Obviously, when you get an uncommon gun, it has the gun is naked. There's nothing to it. The more you go up to like blue, what is it? What colors is it? Green, blue, and then yellow.
I think it's blue, green, yellow, right?
I think it's a purple one.
There's a purple. I forget purple. You're
blue,
right.
Green, purple, yellow.
There you go. I think that's more right. And so obviously yellow's the best, purple's the right underneath, blue, and then green, and then yada yada. The higher the color, obviously if yellow, you get a decked out weapon, you get a different type of AR, you get the dual AR, you get a scope in, scope out, all that shit. And that's what happens in this game. Is that's how they kind of make it better for you.
So you can't find attachments for weapons, or
not anymore? Not from what I've seen. No.
So you just pick up a weapon and then that's just it. You can't. Grab
But I think when you pay to customize, can you switch the
exactly? That's what Tambo is too. Like when you get enough money and you get enough people, you can go to a buying station and
customize
your gun and do all that stuff. But you got to go to a buying station. So will it go
up like from a blue to a purple if you customize it, or is it just?
I don't know about that.
I haven't customized.
That I don't know.
I haven't customized yet.
I haven't customized yet. I just know that if you have enough money, you could go to a buying station and you could go ahead and say, hey, I want to buy my class that I created. I could buy it, and pretty much the box is there, and I get my gun that I want.
No.
But you don't get that option right away. You have to actually go out and kill and get contract, get money,
part,
get loot.
Us 3 are playing, right? And we all just get lit up and we die. That's 3 tries to get out of the gulag. So if all 3 of us get out of the gulag, win our 1v1, then we're all back in the game.
Yeah.
But if only one of us makes it out, then you go collect some money real quick, get some kills, rack out some money, right?
Not real quick.
Not real quick. We
Definitely
saw
not.
that happen.
Depending. And then you can go and you can respawn everybody.
So even if you die,
if all 3 die,
10 minutes down, I can still revive you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
And again, that's why.
But the money,
like
the money aspect makes it harder, right?
You have to
So it's not just an easy. Oh, I need to go to this and just hit revive. So it is really that you have to have the money. So if you don't have the money and you die and you already use your gulag, second chance, then the game's over.
Yeah. So those.
There's a lot of depth in the game.
It is.
It feels like when Tambo was explaining it to me when we were going to get some shit from the store, I was a little overwhelmed with the information. I was like, what? That's kind of weird money. What the fuck? How do you use that? Once you're in the game, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And the cool thing is they make you do the tutorial too.
Gives it a lot more depth that I feel like a lot of Battle Royales lack. It's worth it. I'm telling you, I'm a big fan. And I was with you. I hated Blackout. This is a good game.
Very good game. All
Dumbo,
right. What are your impressions? I know you're talking about your impressions, but what else?
Out of 5.
I don't know, bro. I'd play more.
Out of 5.
I had 3 rounds.
Out of 5, rate it.
Out of 10.
No, out of 5.
All right.
Damn. Out of 5.
Out of 5.
This is the worst thing to
2.5.
happen.
2.5.
Yes, because I haven't had a lot of like game time with
4.5.
Like
Mikey, need you to do you a favor.
What's up?
Need you
Out of 5.
to
Wait,
run the
no.
show. What?
Give me out of 5.
You know me, my ratings. How stupid they are. The 1 hour that I played, out of 5, 4.2.
Damn. So we got 2, 4, 4 and a plus, and then Tambo gives it a 2.5.
0.5.
2.5.
Could
I
change.
love the game. I mean, I'm
Could
gonna play
change.
more of it too, so it's
Could
all
change. Could change.
good. But shit.
I gotta run the
Is
show.
bathroom zone?
Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom, dude.
All right. Well,
So run the boat. Do your plugs real quick.
but for real, Tech Fever every Thursday,
But for
10
real.
a.m. Go check it out. Me and Kevin Queller from Kind of Funny. Go talk about the tech news of the week. Anyway, great game. Play it. I can't wait to play it with you. Most importantly, I can't wait to play it with Clutch.
dog.
I will, but this
Spellbreak
one
for the
has my
party.
attention way more than Spellbreak right now. So, Tombo, or chat right now, if you're watching us, what do you? What's your impressions on Warzone? I kind of want to hear them. I want to see if you got anything to say, add to the discussion. And again, if you're not watching live and you're watching on YouTube or listening on podcast services, you can join us live Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you can jump into the chat, give us those sparks, those sweet sparks.
up.
You get those for free. Drop them in the chat. Help us get in the algorithm. Did anyone say anything, Tombo?
No, sir.
All right, cool. Just want to make sure. But yeah. So, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing, buddy?
No, are you gonna play it though, or like are you?
I'll play it with you guys.
But I feel like this is one of those situations where me and Tombo get you to play Rainbow, and then you're just like,
Rainbow, honestly, Rainbow didn't cut it for me because it was so slow. Like I can't deal with slow games, and I'm not there. I'm not a camper. Like I
Rainbow-
can't play shooters in camp. That's
Rainbow
not me.
is a very slow game. After going back to Rainbow after like a very long period like time off, Rainbow is extremely slow.
I can see how Rainbow can be satisfying, but like it's too
'Cause
slow, and I'm
Rainbow's
not
more
there to really
strategy.
sit there and wait for someone to come to me. Like I'm gonna go find you,
Well,
and
that's
then
if you play like that, you know.
Tambo's
I
call
don't.
up
But
would be
the
great.
other team is gonna be sitting in corners, and that's like there's no point in doing
That's
that. The
not
other
true.
team's gonna be sitting in corners.
not true.
That's very true.
Tambo's call ups would be great in that game.
Rainbow.
They are.
Have
Tambo's
you
call-
played
I'll
Rainbow?
tell you,
You haven't even
Tambo's
played
call ups are
Rainbow,
good.
first-person shooter expert.
Tambo's good in all shooters.
I don't. That game's too slow paced for me.
No, you just
that's
suck.
way
Thank
too
you.
Sorry,
slow.
you're bad at first person.
Thank you.
He hasn't even
Bet.
played it though.
Bet.
I bet you he'd like it.
You know what? I'll play that shit.
No,
I
you
won't
won't.
buy it.
No, you
I'll
won't.
play that shit.
No, you won't.
But two things that came up. There's another thing that came up to me that another cool thing about Warzone is
You
that
watch
guess
it?
what?
It came to you in the potty.
Yeah,
Another cool thing.
it's fucking free. Like you don't even have to have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, if you don't have the regular Modern Warfare game, which
Fucking
I
download
do recommend you
Wait.
get
You don't need PlayStation Plus.
You don't need PlayStation Plus for fucking
on Xbox, you do.
Warzone.
But you need
Xbox
Xbox.
Live.
Live.
I know
you do.
Xbox. You do. Xbox. You do.
But PlayStation, they should have said, hey, if you have 100 gigs on your fucking
Yeah, fuck.
PlayStation, download that fucking Warzone game, and guess what? It's free to play. It's truly free to play. It's Fortnite status, where Fortnite's free to play too. And you just
I wonder how
Play
much Sony had to pay to get that.
for what?
No.
To
That's
get that
just
free to play.
That's not how. It's free to play on Microsoft as
PlayStation,
well.
yeah.
I thought you have to have Xbox Live to play.
You do,
Yeah.
but it's free to play. You can download it for free
So you need Xbox Live to
Regardless, yeah.
play the game.
online. That's an
Online.
Xbox call.
Yeah, so I'm saying.
Sony didn't pay anything extra.
Oh, I was just.
Xbox's rules are to play online. You need
have
Oh,
to
just
get-
point blank.
yeah,
period.
point blank
Yeah.
period to get online to play
So
online.
if you have Fortnite,
you need to play it.
you need Xbox Live.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
they work out some kind of deal,
So
which
on
I'm not
PSN you
sure
don't.
if they did.
Because
But yeah.
Fortnite, you can play Fortnite free on anything, whether you have PSN Plus or not.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case on Xbox.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know.
Xbox is trash.
Unless Epic's like, hey,
Well, here's the
here's
thing.
some money and we're gonna pay you, and then they don't have to go through that.
You have to.
Pay
So,
period.
that's the funny thing because you have to like if you have a game chat on Xbox, you have to have Xbox Live to have a game chat or like a party chat.
Well, Fortnite, for example, has their own in-game chat. So
Yeah, but guess what? If Xbox is better, so might as well play it.
I mean, that's if you pay for it. That's what I'm saying. Like
That's cool.
Fortnite as a free game.
That's a
I
good
would-
question, but
But-
basically Xbox decides what you
Mm.
can and what you can't.
That's very interesting.
And so this game is absolutely free for you to play, get
Corona.
dogged on. If there's 12-year-olds who want to play it, please
That's
download
a
it.
California joke.
Download
That's so
it,
bad.
play it. So when you drop in, you get your ass beat. What?
Getting
did I say
clapped
something
up?
wrong?
No, that's not you. It's Mikey.
It's always Mikey.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Download the game.
me
Make sure it's
stumbling
free.
over here.
We play it, and then you get your ass clapped. I want to know who did I see? I see a bunch of people playing it already, but I like how when you win, There's like it says in memoriam, and it has like all the players who dropped, and then you get carried away.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty funny.
I didn't see that.
I have we have. I mean, I haven't even got a
done.
win yet, so I only played for like an hour. I think that I started upset. I placed 20th.
Oh, last question
I
about
played
Warzone.
so
how you were talking about?
Let's play it. Talk about it. What's up?
So you talking about you can create your own little class or whatever, and you can buy your loadout and you have your gun. Does it give you all your skins you've earned through multiplayer? Like, can I have like my own like MP5 with my own skin
I'm
on
pretty
it?
sure that's what the battle pass is. I mean, there's a battle pass in this too. So
In Warzone?
In Warzone, there's
Same battle pass.
it's kind of the same
Okay.
battle. It's like the same.
No, it's the same progress.
Yeah,
So does my skins already have carry over into
Should
Warzone?
carry over.
it should carry over, but obviously there's gonna
That'd
be
be trash
different
if it
types of
wasn't.
skins by doing the battle pass.
Are there any emotes?
Yes.
Yeah. Everything.
What I am interested in is how they're gonna monetize this.
battle pass.
But
$20.
What are you gonna get from it in like the battle royale
All the
section?
skins. I don't know.
If you're only,
Microtransactions,
if you're,
skins.
I know, but I'm saying what skins. Like, if you're just playing battle royale, like what skins? Like, I don't know.
Skins,
Call of Duty, I
different
feels like
characters.
not an Apex and not a Fortnite where it's like you can kind of go out raiding.
But they
and
can
get a
create
cool
different
loadout.
types
they
of
have,
Rangers.
They have the store.
Yeah.
So they have the battle pass.
So
and then
there's
they have
the
store,
store
which
carries
has
over into
the
battle
same-
royale.
So the multiplayer carries
That's my
over to
question.
that, and then so like the store and the other one
Yeah.
will carry
Yeah,
over.
that's
Game
good
sounds so
questions.
confusing, right? Just fuck this game.
No, it's
Right, you don't have
confusing.
to play.
It's confusing
Don't
if
play.
you're stupid. Are
You
you
gotta
stupid?
tell me twice.
Yeah, don't play.
It's free though. So
Yeah, no,
you
don't
know,
play.
I already have it downloaded.
No, don't play.
It's 100 gigs. So if you have enough fucking things on your PlayStation, go ahead and do so.
On top of the 500 gigs.
On top of the
I
fucking.
think if you already
things.
have Modern Warfare, it's only 15.
No, I was laughing because obviously there was a big update that was
true.
like 50 gigs, and everybody was like, "Fuck, it's a
Very
fat ass update." And they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, it's 18 to 20 gigs if you have the game. If you don't have the game, if you want to download the game solo dolo by itself, 100 fucking gigs. It's a lot of fucking memory, dude. It's crazy. Just give me.
I think,
But there's gonna
overall,
be
it's a
life in this
Don't
game.
move by Activision.
There's gonna be a lot of life in this game. This game is gonna last another probably. This game is gonna carry on for another 2 years. This battle royale is gonna stay around for a while.
Second income source. About to get big.
Because they
paid.
could do. There's a lot of flexibility with this game. They could definitely do a lot, change a lot of things, all that stuff.
We'll see. Please
So-
add the tap to pick up.
Yeah, I mean, I tried looking that through the menu. Did you try that? I
Tap
tried
to
looking through.
pick up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just annoying. I just run through walls. Run through the doors.
So,
But what I do like is ammo automatically picks up and shit.
That too. Yeah,
That's nice.
Yeah, I just run
so
around.
is the map just a collection of all the multiplayer maps?
No.
No.
No,
No, it's a whole different thing.
Huh?
Did you?
Well,
Did
it's
you ever
like
play Call of
the
Duty?
special ops.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like
It's
a
the
one,
special ops map.
yeah.
the whole big special ops map with the stadium and shit.
Correct.
Okay,
The
That's dope.
stadium-
Feels
stadium
like
is
a new map
fucking
then.
Fat
Yeah.
dude.
That's dope.
So yeah, I mean that's Battle Royale. If you guys, like I said, this drops right now. If it's live, you guys are watching live. Go download it. Go play. It's fun. Go get your hands on it. If you have enough space, download it. For you guys watching it on Friday, we recommend it. Play it. It's a fun game. It's something new. Anytime something new comes out, when it's been a dry spell of kind of games, it's just
Andreas
not
will
gonna
hype
do.
it up.
Suck it. Boot
I'm
it,
gonna hype
shoot
it up.
coot it, do
4.2. You heard it here first. 4.2. That is my rating. The reason why.
I'll take the Tambo rating of 2.5.
Damn.
Stick that where it is. If we double that score, if it was out of 10, that'd be a 5 out of 10, ladies and
The only
gentlemen.
reason
So,
why I did
hey,
that is because I was getting kills. I got like 6 kills one game, and then I got 5 the next. And then I went to the gulag and I won, and I was like, "This is the best thing ever." So
Tombo's just a downer.
Tambo's a hard critic. That's
Why-
what he is. He's a hard
Why
critic.
you judging my critic?
Tambo's
dog?
a shooter.
I got
That's-
you.
Downer,
my-
you're paid
Shoot or
off.
shoot, bro.
Boo!
Shoot or
EA
shoot.
paid you off.
You fucking lowballer.
Boo!
That's what it is. But it's fun.
You
It's good.
fucking sell out.
We all played
chill.
it. Next week we're gonna get Flowers impressions because he's a hard critic too. So we're gonna get into that. Other than that, as far as Battle Royale news and impressions, that's what we got for you guys. Other than that, we got another cool day. Something that I just want to talk about because I like
love
it.
his filler words.
March 10th,
That's
also
today.
known as Mario Day. Nintendo never really did this at all until like 2016 when somebody said it.
This is fucking big.
Yeah, because you know why? They never discount games.
Ever.
And guess what?
Ever.
And guess what they did, Flowers? They discounted some fucking games. But Mario Day is something March 10th, MAR 10 Mario. It's something that Nintendo kind of, they stole from somebody because somebody said, hey, look, March 10th, Mario Day. And the only reason
Why is
I
that
bring this
Mario
up
Day?
is because it's March 10th, bro.
Like Mario Kart?
Yes, exactly.
best
Mario
Oh,
Kart
because
game?
if you spell MAR and then you put 10.
10.
It looks like Mario.
Mario.
Dumb.
Is
It's
it-
like,
hey,
May the 4th be with you, right?
it's exactly
Same
like
type
I mean, what
shit.
can you do with Crash Bandicoot? Nothing.
Throw it in the
you
trash.
can throw a coot.
Trash.
Don't
Definitely copping
Crash
Super
Bandicoot?
Mario Odyssey for $45.
But
I thought you had Odyssey.
No, I played yours and then you sold it.
He
So-
traded it in to
traded it in.
GameStop, bruh.
Mikey doesn't
Oh, he
like
got
games.
Hey, wait,
cents for
wait.
that. You got 3
Wait,
cents for that.
TMZ live reporting.
I'm just trying to support Reggie.
Mikey traded in his games to GameStop,
How many cents did he get back?
and then the fucking worker got him to sign up to Informers.
And so all that money went to that. God damn.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Hey, that's a great idea.
No, that's not what happened. That's not what
Bro,
happened.
I could bring in Informers right now.
That's
You have
not
like
what
10 right there in the drawer.
I got
That's
10
what
more
got here.
dollars for just signing up for their Power Elite membership.
That's what's up,
The
dude.
They
$10
got
are on
Mario and
Discord.
Sonic at the Olympic Games for $40. That's not bad.
But the reason why I want to bring this up too is because Mario, obviously, I feel like it's one of those staples where you have to go through and play a Mario game if you grew up a gamer.
You don't.
There is a What do you mean no?
Yeah, you don't. You do not.
Why not?
You do not have to play Mario.
My kids, if I
to
have
be
a
a
kid, they're
gamer.
gonna play Mario before they play any other game. Say, this is where you start, son.
Mario Kart
Start with
before
Mario.
Crash Bandicoot.
I don't know about Mario Kart because I don't give about that, but they're definitely gonna play
It's not
either
a
Mario Kart
requirement.
64.
You
Mario
literally don't
Odyssey.
have to play Mario Kart to be a gamer.
Not Mario Kart. Mario Kart's so easy to play.
No, Mario anything.
Everybody
Tell
You
me
don't
why.
have to.
Tell me, baby.
The whole idea.
Think
video
about it.
games
I
pretty
didn't
much
play
started-
Mario until
the rain.
It's his birthday. He can do what he wants. It's literally his birthday. He can do whatever.
I
the fuck
didn't
he
play
wants.
Mario until like late into my life.
Yeah, but you still played it, right?
Yeah, and it was meant to me.
So it's staple. So I'm
That
saying
was
it's
a
a game that
fucking
you every
brainwash
gamer
as a
plays.
dumb kid.
It's a game that everybody. If you play the game, you play Mario.
That's not true.
I feel like it's
Your
like
love's
99% true.
unconditional.
It's like the coronavirus. It's good. It's everywhere.
Tell me something,
It's true.
something to.
It's his birthday. I'm gonna let this slide. He can do whatever he wants.
Oh, well, yeah, stop.
I didn't stop.
Go ahead.
Rude.
That was bullshit.
not
So
rude.
we can just bullshit all
And
together
that
now.
was-
I appreciate you for
Why
turning me
you
up in the
bullshitting?
headset. My man. Know what a real entertainment is.
I need more snare.
So did you ever play Mario growing up then?
Yeah, I played.
Exactly.
Oh, Mario 64. Definitely, I played a lot of that. That game was a really in-depth game, and I need to play Odyssey. I was really sad he returned it. 'Cause
Traded
I was
it in.
really, yeah.
Traded
I was
it
really
in.
like, I was
Traded it in
like
for Game Informer.
maybe like 15-20% it, like first day, like
You
real
wouldn't even
shit.
beat it though. Let's be real. Like you probably.
That game
wouldn't
I
have
was
beat
really
it.
playing. This was back when me and
You
Mikey
just
had
said
some
you were
training
15
shit.
to 20%. That's
In the
nowhere
first day
near
of me
half.
playing, though. In the first day of me playing. This
Mikey.
is back when me and Mikey had training. And back on my last birthday, I was fucked up. And then he was like, hey, you know, I have Mario. And I was like, let me play that shit. And then I was playing it in the hotel room. And I was deep. I got deep in there. And then like I gave it back to
20%
him.
is not deep.
Came back. I mean, it was
20% is
deep
not
for the
deep.
first day. Give me some
I mean, if you
Give me
think
some
20%,
credit.
if you think 20% is deep, Jesus
give me
Christ.
some credit. First day, 20%.
So you don't like to get the whole, you don't get the 100% in?
I didn't get a chance because he fucking traded it in.
Never gets 100% in.
Never
Ever.
put all your eggs in one basket, ladies and
Never put
gentlemen.
So that's
That's
what
clever.
it is. But yeah, it's Mario Day. Go ahead, check that out. I just wanted to talk
Wait,
about
we didn't
Mikey
explain
because
what Mario Day was. They're
Mario
discounting
Day
all the
is
games.
just- it's a staple. So Mario.
Now, why are you saying it's a staple? They just made that shit up.
Someone
I'm
just
saying
said
it's
May
a
the
staple.
4th.
I truly feel that a lot of people who
Staple.
play the games.
No, but you said Mario Day is a staple. They just made it
No, I
up.
didn't
They
say that.
just made it up.
I
Yeah,
said
you said Mario Day.
games are
It's a staple.
staples. I said Mario games are a staple. Like
Didn't he say that?
no,
Did say that.
Did I say Mario Day is a staple?
I'm staying out of it.
Well, if I said that, no, I meant to say that Mario games are staples. Like you have to, not that you have to, because Mikey's being a little bitch about it.
March
I
9th,
feel
it's
like-
Mikey Doherty Day. It's a staple. Everybody stay tuned.
You gotta play Crash Bandicoot to get through it. My baby. Did I say it right? Do 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 do.
People hate us right now.
No, why can't you just stay focused on Mario
Because you got
Day?
me discouraged. You got me. I'm trying to talk about it. 'Cause I like
Talk
what
about
I'm
it.
It's a good time to get Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle for $15.
You know how cheap that game is? I don't know why people still buy that game.
It says it's $60 right here. Is that fake news? Did you print fake news?
Best Mario game
I think you
right now.
printed fake
Go.
Best Mario game out, Odyssey for sure.
Odyssey.
I definitely want to. Yoshi's Crafted Bros.
Yeah.
Also a pretty decent
Super
game.
Mario
honestly.
Odyssey was not that good.
Damn.
Odyssey was not that
Damn.
good.
What was the best Mario game then? Tell me what the best Mario game.
The Game Boy ones.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. Never mind. Can't even talk about it. I would say Super Mario Galaxy, Nintendo 64.
No,
and
Galaxy.
Odyssey.
Yeah, you're right. Galaxy's probably the
Super Mario, the
the
soccer
top one.
game one. Did you like that one? I forgot the name of that one. The soccer Mario game.
I didn't play it.
Heat.
Soccer Strike or some shit?
Something like that. That shit was heat. Mario
Yeah.
Strikers.
Yeah,
Heat.
that was nice. That was nice.
Mario Aces. That game isn't as good
It's
as
not
Mario
good,
Strikers,
no.
but it's still a pretty fire game.
I wouldn't get it.
I low-key want to cop, especially since on sale, the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. And I low-key kind of want to do a couch class.
The only
just for that
person.
one, because that one's pretty
What show?
Fun game.
What's that?
Couch Class?
The show's dead.
That show's dead.
What y'all know about Couch Class? My day one fucking chip
I'm
tooth
just saying,
gamers, play everything
all of a
watchers. Go
sudden-
back.
All of a
Got a
sudden,
whole
I started
playlist.
winning couch clashes. The next thing you know, we're like, we stopped doing
I
it.
don't
It's
know. I
cool.
think I won most of them.
Hold
That's
up.
cool.
Once I got in.
It's cool, dude.
But yeah, can we agree Mario Odyssey is way overrated for what
No.
it is?
No.
No. Sorry, bud.
It's
Give me your reasons
you
why.
tried.
Explain,
it doesn't
sir.
do anything really innovative. It feels empty and hollow, like as a
You're
game.
empty and hollow.
Like Crash Bandicoot 1 through 3.
Look, you can have that opinion. That's fine. But I'm not saying like everybody should like be in love with the Crash game.
they
That's just
shouldn't.
not the reality.
Yeah, because
But-
it's not that good.
But Mario Odyssey is
Staple.
not that great.
Why is it
Mario
not that?
It's
Odyssey
not
capitalized-
satisfying. The progression's not
You know the-
satisfying.
Yes, it is.
The worlds
Let
are
me look this shit
empty, basic.
Bro, you get satisfied by Crash Bandicoot. Of course.
What
Mario
word did he
Odyssey-
just try to say?
Okay,
You satisfied.
You're getting
You get satisfied by this trash
know,
game.
Hardy- You have to-
Satisfied.
You know how bad it is.
That
for
wasn't an
Tambo to
English
say-
word.
Look, check
so
this out.
the overall consensus of fucking Super Mario Odyssey is a must play. Metacritic is giving it a 97
Must.
score.
Yes.
User score is
You're
8.9.
gonna listen to these sellouts?
You're gonna be fucking talking to the
You have
people.
to listen to the internet.
You're going against the people just to be against the people. Like, what's going on? You
You're
wanna
gonna
be that guy?
listen. You're
You wanna
gonna
be against
listen to
that guy?
these fucks.
Look, Mario Odyssey.
What
capitalized-
Polygon give it? Let's listen to Polygon. Let's see what Polygon had to say
You can't
about
be
it.
a bad guy with
So
superpowers.
reputable.
Mario Odyssey capitalized on everything Super Mario 64 did. All right, you had the long story, the multi-level, the levels, the platforms in between the levels all changed. I'll be yawning when I'm talking, punk bitch. The boss battles. Honestly, I didn't even get that far into a boss battle. I only got to
you
one.
don't get. I mean, you're not gonna get like a troubled, like super hard Mario game.
Boss
It's supposed
battles
to
are
be
empty,
light.
too.
The fucking
It's
hat
supposed to be
shit was
fun,
definitely.
the
Boss
environments,
battles
the
suck.
worlds. Like
Suck.
there's some levels that I just fall in love with. There's a level, I forget what it is. It's in that one city, the Metropolis City or something like that. There's like a whole level you just run around. It's like a nostalgia type level where it just gives you back, goes retro, and it just makes you play like a whole like run and gun type, not running gun, but just platform run and all that. It has a music score to it. That one part of the Super Mario Odyssey made me fall in love with the game. It's like, damn, this is like throwing me back. They throw it in there. It's something it just takes you back, nostalgia, and then the gameplay felt nice. It was fun. That hat, Mr. Throwy hat, don't forgot his name, but
It's
he
floating.
throws-
Jumps for floating. That's
Jumps
another
for
thing
floating?
that's wrong with it.
That's why you give it a
Mario.
2.5.
Mario does like 4 flips in the air. What you
I'm not
thought?
saying it's a terrible game, but it's not as good as people make it up to be.
It is.
Definitely.
I mean, people made it at 97 and at 8.9,
Sure.
so I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
sure. Polygon
Is
really
97 a bad score?
raving reviews.
Is
about it.
97 a bad
Polygon.
score?
That's how you sound.
Don't hate it, bro. Just fucking go against it. I mean, I was gonna say, what is the best Mario game then? What is your favorite then? Let me get you. If you
He
say
said the
Mar-
ones for the fucking
That's it, Galaxy.
Game Boy.
I changed it, Galaxy.
Galaxy was a
Super
good
Mario
fucking
Galaxy
game.
was pretty
I'm not
fun.
gonna discredit that game.
the whole Wii thing, the whole
He's
Wii
actually
was a great
did
console. Innovative,
Different,
something new.
yeah, it did innovation, and it
It's
was
just-
fun, and it
so it's
worked,
great.
and the world didn't feel empty.
Mm.
Even though it's almost the exact same as Odyssey, it's cool.
No, it's not.
You just go to a different
It's
world,
not.
and there you go. Hey, in a different world.
No.
It's cool. Don't worry about it, dude. It's all good. You go to fucking Mr. Hats, and all of a sudden you could be somebody else. You know, you could be a fucking frog in this game. You know that, right? Stop having a seizure. Stop having a seizure.
That's the Corona.
It's all good. But speaking of Nintendo, guys, crazy news, big news. I feel like it's going to be truly the big turnaround that GameStop needs. The
It's not.
former Nintendo boss, Reggie Files. I can't even say his name. How do you say his last name?
Is it Philomaze?
FMAs?
Philemignon? What?
Reggie FMA.
Reggie Fils-Aimé
Fils-Aimé?
joins
not
GameStop's
Fils-Aimé.
board of directors. How big of a news this is? I feel like it's pretty big. I think this is going to be a big stepping stone in getting GameStop in the right direction. It's
They
not
will
going to
not save
completely
them.
turn around, but I think it's going to be something of a saving grace.
GameStop goes out of business by the end of the year.
I mean,
You say that.
I don't
Put your
know.
money where your mouth is right now. How much you want to bet?
Unless
200
Reggie,
bucks?
$200. I'll actually pay for it.
By the end of
unless
the year?
Reggie had something to do with this Mario day,
Out of
because
business, shake on it.
GameStop doesn't give you
It's too
discounts
easy.
Shake
or
my
anything.
hand. They go bankrupt by
shake
the end
it.
of the year.
Go bankrupt. Oh my God. you don't.
Shake
They
the
closed.
hand.
They
They
closed
closed
up.
like 400 stores.
They closed 400 stores,
Shake on
and
it.
then they got rid of all mid-level managers.
$200.
They're not going bankrupt.
I'll get back to me.
No,
tomorrow.
no, 200
Off
bucks.
camera.
Shake on it right now.
I don't gamble,
Coward.
bro. I gave up
Boo,
gambling.
coward.
Boo.
Damn.
All talk.
I know Shawn didn't pay me, but at
I
least he
thought
was
you
man
gave up
enough to
drinking.
bet
You only
me.
have to do one.
Yeah, no, that's what I don't want to drink.
The payment's coming.
Yeah,
What?
so you didn't do
Payment's
it.
coming.
Payment's coming?
Friday.
No, I
Yep.
said hold on,
Friday.
don't change it. I said at least
Don't
Shawn,
change it.
yeah, even though Shawn didn't pay me, at least he was man enough to actually bet me.
Yeah, I'd rather not than not pay you.
Boo.
Oh.
Boo.
That's who Compa
No,
Andres
it's
is.
not.
Hey, Flowers, how much you get paid to babysit? How much do you get paid to babysit your drink?
I don't understand.
I mean, it's been a cool
Why you want me
hour.
to chug it, bro?
Bro, you went from like half a cup to a quarter, like half a cup.
Because I'm trying to sustain a decent conversation. I can't just kill this.
All
What
right,
am
every
I?
single time somebody
Like
sparks,
18?
Shawn will take a sip of that.
I know. If you throw in a spark, if you guys throw in a spark right now,
What is that?
Flowers is gonna take a drink. He's gonna
Some
sip on
drink,
it.
bro.
He's gonna sip on it. Throw in
Can't
a spark.
disclose that on the
Throw whatever
internet.
you got. Throw it in the chat.
Oh,
Do something.
2.
Just throw something, guys. Throw him in the spark. Just fucking make him drink. Fucking be a little hoe. It's his birthday. But this Reggie thing, why don't you think it's gonna be a big deal? It's not a big thing, Mikey. What's
No,
up?
it's cool. I mean, I'm sure he's making a lot of money. I'm sure that's why he did it. But I don't think GameStop's off long for this earth.
I think this is a good move because obviously Reggie, he has connections. He's gonna get people to help him out.
How?
You
What
don't
are
go
they
into
gonna
the
do?
industry by like fucking.
They're all Reggie's
So it's just the
automatically
name.
gonna make people gonna start buying
No, not-
games physically.
But he's probably gonna get some people on board, some other executives, kind of like the next bit of news that we're gonna talk about, where somebody goes to a different position. They have connections to bring people more on board. To be like, okay, cool, this is my brain power. This
To
is
do
my brain
what?
trust. Turn the fucking company around.
How?
Get some more money. Stop being about collectibles. Stop being about
Collectibles
pops
is
and
probably
stuff.
what they're saving them. That's the
But
most
that-
profitable part of their company.
I know, but they need to be more than that. They need to be more than
Like
that.
what?
They need to be of a service of something, of some kind, to kind of make
How?
things go better. Motherfucker, that's what they hired Reggie to find out.
He's not gonna find it out. And you should have taken that bet because I forgot the consoles are gonna coming out. So I think that's gonna sustain them for
Yeah.
probably another
So
year.
you don't bet now?
No, because
Okay.
you didn't think of
Let
that.
me read this quote real quick. So it says,
I don't wanna take your money.
Philomet joins the board with 2 others, William Simon and James Shemanik. That's probably not his name, but we're going to keep it going. Simon was the former CEO of Walmart, and Shemanik is the current CEO and president of PetSmart. Wait, it's not over.
Not only was it Reggie, but he brought in the CEO of Walmart,
Wait.
and he's a
Both Simon and Shemanik will start immediately, while Philomet is set to start in April 20th. The appointment comes in wake of board members Dan Mateo, Gerald Shapansky. Give me a break. Cut me a break. Larry Zalavi and Steve Koonin stepping down. So we're just rotating people in now at this point.
Not that, but you're getting people with experience. You're getting people.
Yeah,
who
Petco is really gonna fucking help out.
Oh yeah,
GameStop.
dude! All those stuffed animals are gonna get. Fuck yeah! But another big thing is the former CEO of Walmart
What's gonna
It's
happen
not
is
former CEO. Right?
GameStop is
was
gonna
the former CEO of Walmart.
yeah, former CEO.
Oh, that's good.
They're gonna
That's not a
rebrand
big.
GameStop
Is that a big
to
brain?
something
Is that
else.
is that a big move?
They'll
Getting
pay
a
all their
CEO
employees
of,
$7 to save some money.
Fucking huh?
So they'll pay all their employees $7 an hour to save
Hey,
some money.
no minimum wage, baby. Federal. What's good? $7.25.
Reggie's the only one worthwhile on this board.
They're gonna rebrand fucking GameStop and call it Smart Mart, named after PetSmart and Walmart, and then they're gonna sell just a bunch of pops and action figures, gaming
Well, you
related.
got Andres.
Hey, I'm there, baby.
Yeah, Andreas customer day one. No, I mean it's not gonna happen. Like
don't think so?
this company's not long for this
Yeah, it's
world.
gonna get another rotation another year.
And I'm sure Reggie took it because obviously you would take it to sit on a board. Like he's just chilling, and I'm sure they're paying him a lot of money.
I thought he retired. Like
He did.
overall, it's like I feel like he's just bored. You know,
Well, no,
maybe
they're-
sitting at home didn't cut it for him.
Sean, you retire, and they go, "Hey, Sean, we'll give you millions of dollars to come sit on our board."
Bucket.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what I'd say.
So yeah,
This is a
GameStop
big move.
gonna be dead.
GameStop's. I mean, again, this launch could be happening. Nintendo could be like, fuck, I don't know. I just think this is gonna be a good move in the right direction. You get a big brain move, big brain trust of these guys of this caliber to join a board of directors. I mean, something's gonna happen with GameStop. They're not gonna go away. To Mikey's point, he just said that there's gonna be gaming console launch, so they're gonna easily give avenues of different type of things to kind of do with that launch and kind of bring more customers their way, get more people going in that direction.
Yeah,
Because
I think-
Amazon big stores are kind of killing them, but
If they can do like exclusives in terms of exclusive merch through GameStop, like PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, they all have exclusive merch through GameStop. That would be one way to kind of make a profit.
do you think like making him do like exclusive demos or something like that? Like, hey, try out this demo here
yeah,
at this
like
store.
before games come in,
Like, hey,
you
try
have
it here.
demo sessions, or you do like a Warzone session.
And then say, hey, you're here already. Just pre-order the game through us. Come through us, and then there you go.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
hard.
And not all their games or stores are switched over yet to like the new
A
like,
lot
layout.
of stores they get a facelift though. Like if you go into a GameStop, it is a kind of a new
Sure, but
vibe
it's
and
not
store.
like what
the
it
Oklahoma one's
supposed to be.
You know what they
you know.
should do is start having like pre-order bonuses, like where you pre-order this game, you get early access, maybe start the game maybe a week before everyone else type shit. Because I feel like a lot of people would definitely get like the rewards membership and then make a lot of money just off of pre-orders if people did that.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully they come up with something, some incentive, something that would bring people their way. Whether it be pre-order bonuses, whether it be, hey, exclusive demos, or, hey, buy this pre-order through us and you'll get this exclusive thing. Like, that's what they used to do all the time. It's like, hey, pre-order bonuses were always
It's
different.
not enough. Pre-order bonuses are
And
always
that's the
whack.
thing. That's just one avenue of a whole bunch of things they
It's a
could do.
start.
I mean, even something like Gamers Club, like Best Buy's
R.I.P.
Gamers Club,
That
like
was like the best
that
one.
would
Dude,
be
it's called Power.
no, but like it doesn't give you 20% off all new games. Like
Of course not. They don't have enough money.
that's what I'm saying. It's like you need something like you need something to fluff up the rest of it. So like
They
if
do.
you can
Get some
make this
attachments
membership
on them.
worth it, and you can fluff up the rest of it in terms of like that's like get people into the store and they go, oh, I want that pop, or oh, I want that T-shirt, right? And then basically games just become like the thing to get people in the door because you're discounting them for them,
Yeah.
and then there's some other thing to be able to keep them
Or
there.
it could be like that too. Like, hey, get the pro membership and we'll throw things your way or something. Like a subscription service thing, kind of like what happens with, like, I know, as nerded as I am, there's like pre-order like subscription services through Funko Pops. Like, hey, $30 gives you the pop and other things. Like, they gotta do something with that. But they got 3 big brain dudes to do that. That's why they get paid the big bucks, and we're just here to consume that, see what they come up with something good.
It won't.
But they need it needs to be good. It needs to be something that's profitable. It needs to be something that attracts. Their first project has to be a home run.
They should start selling weed.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Profit.
Pre-order this game. Get an ounce of weed.
No, don't give it away.
Oh fuck yeah!
Bad
Never mind.
drug dealing ethics.
Well, that's why I'm not a drug dealer.
You give the game away for free, maybe.
I'd be like, yo, give me a
Terrible.
ninth. Everybody just looks at me differently. Real quick, what I want to talk about as well is I'm just in love with this. The Last of Us TV show is in the works at HBO.
Woo!
Fuck yes. What do you mean?
Not at HBO.
I mean, we'll see.
That kind of hurts.
There's
me
a bunch
little
of
bit.
rumors about this and shit already, but obviously it's in the works. They're not going to do the movie anymore. They said the movie scraps. We're going to do a TV adaptation. They got partnered with HBO, and they got partnered with the director and creator of the guy who did Chernobyl. If you guys saw the Chernobyl on HBO, that guy's attached with Neil Druckmann to kind of direct and write the whole series show of everything, which is fucking amazing. They kind of talked about which actors they would want and wanted to be. Jamie Lannister was supposed to be Joel, so that's pretty fucking dope if they actually get that going.
I'm just not excited that it's on HBO's platform. I just,
Why?
not?
Because HBO's trash.
No,
I don't-
whoa,
I don't
whoa,
support
whoa,
HBO.
whoa,
What happened to Game
relax,
of
whoa.
Thrones? You
Whoa,
loved
whoa.
it. Oh my god, what a great
Oh my
show! I love
God.
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Game
no,
of
why
Thrones
he
was
hates it?
fire.
He hates it because it's not fucking 4K. Dolby Vision doesn't
That's
have
one.
it. I remember. That's the reason
Two,
why he hates it.
It's $15 a month.
$15 a month. You can't
I
afford
would've-
$15 a
If
month.
you would have said this was
You-
coming to Hulu or
you have
even
$7?
Apple, if
You
you would have said it was
have
coming to
$7?
Apple, I would have been hyped.
Do you have $7?
Do you have
I do have
$7?
$7.
So cool.
You do have $7?
Yep.
On Amazon Prime, you can buy the HBO channel for like $7.
A month?
Damn. Case
I think
closed.
you sound too sure about that second part.
No,
No,
yeah,
he
you
said,
can.
hey, Mike,
I
bring it
don't
up.
know.
It's $7 a month. What
No.
else would it be? $7 a year?
It'd be 15.
No, I'm saying
$7 your first month.
you
Shake
could
my
buy
head.
no.
For the next
It's
couple?
$7 a month on for the Amazon like channels. You just get it a day later.
With Amazon Prime, I had to pay an extra $7.
It's a channel that you can add to it. Yes, I have HBO right now through Amazon Prime.
Oh, well then let's.
Guess what? Then we're ready, baby. We're ready for The
Alright.
Last of Us
No.
2.
But
But still, no, fuck that. Put it on Apple. Put it on Netflix. Put it on Hulu.
That's it?
Yep, not HBO.
So you're not that excited about this. Mikey, why aren't you excited? I thought you'd be excited for this
no,
one.
I mean
No.
the prospects HBO brings. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of capital. They're very
Yeah.
profitable. Unlike Hulu, unlike Amazon,
if
unlike
fucking-
Netflix. I mean Amazon, yes, but
If it's like $1 million per episode, guess what? Throw that shit up in that bitch.
so no, that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna get a really high production value. I love that Druckmann's on it. I'm tired
What's
of.
fucking wrong with this then?
Listen, I'm tired of video games trying to like mainstream themselves through these other mainstream ways where it's like it's already mainstream
If
enough.
there's a
Why are we
company
trying
to
to
do
be
it,
other
though,
things?
If there's a company to do it, I have trust.
Also, I'm
in
very
Neil
interested
Druckmann in this.
if PlayStation's production studios
It
is
is.
behind this. Yeah,
It is. Yeah.
it is. So that's a benefit.
So that's
But-
another thing. My bad. I kind of just threw that in there, but yeah, the PlayStation production, that whole thing that they announced and everything, yeah, like that, they're all hands in hand to go in this with the HBO.
Okay, but here's the thing. Why I'm
Nothing
just gonna,
but fucking good things are coming out of this.
cool. I
mean,
can't wait to watch the same thing I just played.
so
Great.
what?
Awesome.
What's
Let's just
going on?
recreate the cutscenes.
Everybody liked Sonic. Everybody liked the Sonics in movies. Everybody liked Pikachu. I mean, everybody knows
Sure,
what's
but
coming.
those were like different.
Yeah, and this is gonna be pretty much a
And
little
I don't
bit
know
different.
about everybody.
I mean, the main focus is there, but it's just, I'd love to see this coming into like a live
Just
action
play the
of
game.
it. I don't want to play. I want to see it.
Watch the game on YouTube.
You really can. It's like what, 3 hours of it?
Yeah.
It's like a 3-hour cutscene.
Just watch all the
cutscenes.
cutscenes.
It's hella funny. You can actually watch the game and play it.
You know, it's like I don't understand. Like, I guess if they do the space.
So you're not gonna watch this when it comes out?
No. I guess they do if they do the space between like after the. Do they tell what they're focusing on?
No.
So if they do
They just
it
know they're going
after,
forward with it.
if they do it after the first game and then before the second game, and they kind of do that middle area, I think that would be cool.
Fill in the gaps.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would be for that. That would be cool. But if we're just going back to the first game, or you know,
That'd be a cool thing when they kind of do flashbacks to see. Oh damn, fuck. I don't know. If I had to put money on this, I would say it's gonna succeed very easily, very well.
oh yeah, especially
So
on
I'm gonna
HBO when like someone like my sister-in-law's on there doesn't know what the fuck's like Last of Us is,
Yeah.
and like she like sees it, I'm sure, and she watches it. I'm sure this is
Oh,
like a
100%,
bigger
like, I'm
audience.
gonna throw
Just
mine
like The
in.
Witcher. I remember my family telling me they
Yeah.
were watching The Witcher. I was like,
And you're like, the fuck?
you guys don't know what The Witcher is. It's crazy, but you guys are all about this like Witcher like TV show,
Yeah.
and you have no like context for like what it is. So it is cool to see that sometimes where it's like
and
my sister-in-law telling me, "Oh, do you know? Have you heard about this thing called The Witcher on
and guess
Netflix?"
what? How'd that conversation go when they find out that it's based off a game? Like, oh shit, games are like this?
I don't tell them.
Well, I mean, imagine to the out of the normal world, people have that conversation. It's like, hey, you know, it's based off a game or something like that. People are gonna be like, oh shit, really? Like, damn, games are more than just games in the sense of like, hey, there's actually more of a powerful message or more of a powerful emotion out of it.
Maybe I feel like we're already there though.
True. I mean, that type of media is there already.
Like like my sister-in-law is not gonna start playing games because of that.
No, I mean, not based on a game, but then I feel like hopefully the conversation goes, video games aren't violent, but that's always gonna be there.
Yeah,
Always, 100%. Because we're boomers now. We're a bunch of boomers.
yeah, boomers, boomers.
And you're still on that. Drink your drink, bro. Drink your fucking drink.
Why you calling my man's out?
If you guys don't know, if you guys are like hearing this, Flowers had half a cup of Royale, and to let you know, he's finally a quarter of the way done with it, and he's still drinking it. It's been about
Is it Crown?
easily a good
You know
hour.
for me to
I
Crown?
just want to say that Andres
Drink
is the
it.
biggest alcoholic in this room. Has been steadily watching my cup for the last hour.
Yeah, 'cause you're
So
making
let
me
me just
thirsty.
Enjoy my drink.
Jesus Christ.
You
I'm about to go
alcoholic.
on a fucking alcohol like weekend.
You need to just
That's
sit
every
down in the
weekend
room
for you. That's every
From
and
weekend.
Thursday?
ask you questions.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna be just drunk off my ass.
No, you need to be sitting down in a circle
So if I FaceTime you, you better answer, okay?
and then have someone ask you questions.
Go ahead, ask me a question. I'll drink yours right
No,
now.
and not me.
Hey, you gonna be drunk all weekend?
Pretty much. If I send you some nudes, Tambo.
That's every weekend.
I thought Lent was 40 days.
Yeah, but you get a 2-week grace period.
I don't think God works like that.
He just turns away and doesn't look.
Should I call your mom right now?
It's only in the butthole.
Don't.
I could text her.
First of all, fuck you.
Turn his mic off. Turn his mic off.
God only
Anyways,
turns away if it's
for
the
4 days, I'm in a different state, so Lent doesn't go travel states bounds. So
Nice. Good job.
the last bit of news. So
News,
we can
news,
get
news,
back
news.
into Battle Royale Warzone.
Wait, what?
Actually, not really. No, we
What are
got
you
more.
talking
We got 2 bit of news. Shit, I hella forgot. One real quick. We talk about the coronavirus. I know we talked about it last week. How events are canceling and here and there. They canceled South by Southwest. They canceled a little bit of things here and there. Now more gaming things are going to get infected. Electronic Arts. They had like tournaments for Apex. They had tournaments for FIFA. All that is canceled. All that is rescheduled. They rescheduled Coachella. They rescheduled like this time of Emerald City Comic Con up in Washington, Seattle. Like they rescheduled all this.
They fucking rescheduled Coachella?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Hey, you know,
Yes.
Well,
what's
you're
that
not gonna
one-
go anyway.
I
What's
was
that
Yeah.
one thing in
But
Miami?
if I can't go, no one can go.
Ultra. They
Ultra?
they
You
can-
seen it?
Energy.
Yeah, it's crazy. They canceled. They can cancel, but they rescheduled Ultra. So if
They're
you
not
guys
refunding.
if you guys had big plans, I'm fingers crossed that they don't cancel Comic Con.
They are.
They probably will.
I
to be
mean,
honest.
you're only gonna be outside, so
I know where all the viruses at, dude.
So
It's
you're
crazy.
good. You can technically go and get the same
yeah, you
experience.
can technically still go.
Yeah, true.
Hit a couple
hey,
booths,
I'm here at
walk back
Comic-Con.
outside.
I
Smell the
will
fresh
never
air,
buy
maybe
you
go back
fucks
in.
anything from Comic-Con. I'm let you guys know right now. If you guys say, hey, Andres, you're inside, can you buy me
Why are
something?
you mad at us?
I'm gonna be like, you know what? Fuck you. You ain't getting
it was
shit.
your experience. Did you have a good time?
Bro, I
Guess
could
what?
just get
I
Connor
go
to go
inside-
to that convention center, go outside and buy something.
I'm gonna fucking
and
go
it'll be
in
the
there.
same effect.
I'm gonna find a celebrity
You'll
and be like,
probably
hey,
see Andres.
guy, hey, Tom Cruise, can you tell these fucks to go fuck themselves? And then Tom Cruise and be like, yeah, I got you on
What
there.
about Marky Mark?
It's like
and-
standing
yeah.
outside of Comic-Con
I
free.
might say that.
Or do you have to pay for that?
No, it's free.
I'm gonna say, hey, can you tell Flowers to go fuck himself? And then I'm gonna get Marky to be like, hey, what's going on? Flowers, go fuck yourself. And I'm like,
I'm Mark
thank you, dog.
Wahlberg.
And he's gonna be like, I appreciate you. And then we're coming at you live inside Comic-Con, and then Marky Mark's gonna be like, yeah, fuck
It's not
you.
gonna happen.
So that's good. But they're canceling it. It's kind of crazy. Be careful. Wash your hands. Wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
Wash that ass.
Yeah, I don't know why you chose the coronavirus
Put on
news to go
deodorant.
with.
Just because it's crazy how a lot of things are getting affected. I mean, E3 is probably gonna get canceled. E3 is gonna be fucking rescheduled. E3 is gonna be all direct only, direct to the fucking audience and shit. So
I'm for it. I don't think it's gonna be able to come back.
I think this would
E3?
be their reason.
If they cancel E3 this year, it's not coming back.
Yeah, I
more
think so
E3
too.
ever again?
No.
Damn.
And
Like,
this
I
is
feel like once you stop the train, it's like the same thing with this shit. As soon as we stop, it's like it's not gonna start again.
Yep.
Like that's why I'm so adamant about not missing a week. As soon as we stop the train, it's hard to get it going again.
Yes, it is.
And especially if all these game developers see that it went fine.
I know they're gonna be like, hey, we saved a lot of money, and guess what? Here
Yeah.
it is.
Same
They're gonna do
outcome.
the same thing. Oh shit! I think I lost the last bit of news. No, the last bit of news, guys, is Sony names the new head of Santa Monica Studio. Santa Monica Studio, they had their head honcho leave for Stadia. I'm trying to find her name because I'm really bad at
Shannon
it.
Studstill.
Shannon Studstill is going to be her new role, helping out Stadia in their projects and everything. So that's a big move by Stadia because Stadia hasn't made a move in forever, ever since their launch, and nobody still talks about it. Look at if you're gonna look at your drink, drink it.
We thought they were dead. Actually, honestly.
I hate him.
If you're gonna look at your drink, drink it. All right. My alcoholism is rising right now. It's fucking like God.
He's angry
Wanna
about
take a
it
sip?
too.
Easy
He
nerves.
needs it. Get the sugar. Get the shakes down.
Yeah, no.
I need something to wash that down, dude. Jesus Christ.
Pussy.
Don't dare call me pussy online.
Take it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Alcoholism. Alcoholism.
Yeah, no chaser.
alcoholism.
It's not bad.
Oh, Crown's
No.
good.
You're welcome.
What is that? Is that that's a good one though, right? You said there's a good Royale.
My drink of choice.
Crown apple.
Flowers little.
Well,
present.
I got tired of looking at. Guess what, guys? This is
Yeah.
what an empty drink looks like. You fuck. I'm sorry, I did just drink your drink. I do have a problem, guys. Holy shit! I just
No, you
realized
do.
that.
Your shakes are gone now, though.
Yeah, it's true. Thanks. Thanks for the fix, dog.
Yeah. Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I owe you a new bottle though.
No, it's fine.
No, it's not. I drink your fucking drink.
You had it last week.
So Santa Monica Studio, she's going over to Stadia, doing something big. Hopefully, something coming out of that. Because, like I was saying,
Nothing. No.
Hopefully
won't.
something's coming out of that.
nothing's gonna happen. It's kind of like Reggie going to GameStop. Nothing's gonna happen. They're gonna go under.
No, it is crazy though. Because Shannon Studstill. Sorry, I always fuck it up. I always want to say Studstill. Has been an
Studstill?
integral part in that studio from like day one of that studio. She's had her hand in like every God of War, even the spin-off stuff with like Fat Princess and like everything that's come out of that studio. Which,
And she's
to be
gone.
honest, hasn't been a lot, but
And she's gone. She's there. Taking over the studio head is Yumi Yang. They've been with PlayStation for over 19 years. She's been heavily involved with Santa Monica already. Her project management goes from the God of War, and she's been there for almost 2 years. So I mean, she has the what's that word?
chutzpah.
She has the experience. She has that there for her to kind of help her out, continuing to make
I mean,
big
2
games.
years isn't a long time.
Well,
That is
Studstill
surprising.
is going
19?
to Stadia. So, I mean, at the most, I can see Studstill probably like recruiting people from maybe Santa Monica, maybe some people she's had her eye on just through the industry, to getting them to get on her development team. At best, we may get some good games that come out of Stadia. Now, will people play them? That's another question. You know
It's
what
possible. I still haven't seen anybody play Stadia like happily
Right,
and brag about it.
But, I mean, she will get
Hey,
the bag
yo,
doing
you get
it.
that game on Stadia? No,
She
nobody's
won't
ever
get the
fucking
bag
said that.
I
doing
don't
it.
know one person who's actually owns a Stadia subscription.
I don't either.
I can't name one.
I haven't heard anyone talk about Stadia since Stadia.
I mean, I have, but it was about how
Best
bad
way
it
to put
was.
Well, it's more than I've had. So
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I mean, hopefully they paid her a buttload of money, and hopefully
did.
she takes that shit and runs with it and doesn't do
How
anything
soon do
with
you
it.
think Google drops Stadia?
Another year.
Another year?
Another year.
Is it profitable? Is there any numbers for Stadia? I wonder.
2022. I doubt it's profitable.
Yeah, they're not gonna release any numbers that are bad.
Are they
I doubt
making
it's
money?
profitable.
If they're gonna say, "Hey, we lost money," they're not gonna report that.
I bet you they give it another 2 years, and then they'll still have it, but it will kind of go in the background, and they won't market it anymore. And then it's gonna be like another 3 years, and then they'll finally kill it off.
They said
Just
it
like they
was
did with Google
on-
Plus.
It's now on other Google devices, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Laptops,
Yeah.
phones.
Sure.
I feel like they'd maybe get a bigger market if they came to like Samsung and iPhone, maybe the Google Play Store. You know what I mean?
Sure.
If they put that on the Google Play Store or the like WebOS on like TVs or Samsung TVs, I feel like more people would be opted into maybe getting it just because it's
Just
there.
buy the controller and then you're good.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Google has a long way before that happens.
I haven't even seen a Stadia controller in the wild.
Yeah, I've
No.
never seen
Like,
anybody go into
I work
somebody-
retail. I've not seen a Stadia
Hey, you
controller.
got that Stadia?
wild,
Nobody
It's
said
like
that.
seeing like a Mew.
I mean, yeah.
It's like seeing a Diglett.
Don't
No.
you don't know Pokemon?
You don't fucking know Diglett.
In the wild, you never know. A little guy pops up, looking like a little boop.
It's like
Cool.
seeing Diglett in the forest.
Don't wait. What? No.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
It was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, that's all the
Pokemaniacs
news
thought
we
that was a good
got.
one.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about real quick before we head call it out?
No,
Call
I
it a
mean,
day?
I mean, just to touch on that
talk about these
that
nuts.
story one more time is just like it
Black,
is interesting that they're able to.
round. 2 of them.
It's his birthday. I'm not gonna let him. I can't not turn him down. Do what you want to do, Flowers.
Hey, I'm just.
You want to talk about your nuts? Talk about your nuts.
a couple guys being? No, I didn't say my nuts. I said these nuts.
You said, okay, never mind. Mikey, what's going on, man? What's on your mind?
No,
My
never
fault,
mind.
Mikey.
Never mind. You know?
You
Mikey
good?
wanted to be
Yeah,
serious
let's
for like
go.
6
Let's
seconds.
close it out.
You good?
I
Talking
want to go
about
play
something
Warzone.
No, now you want to wrap it up? Wrap it up then.
Hey, it's your birthday. You wrap it up.
All right, guys. This has been another episode of Invite.
What if there's
Only.
a girl watching? What about Yanni?
I know. Why you say guys?
All right, y'all. So this has been another episode of Invite Only.
Yes.
To my left, I have Cheeks Jr. To my right, I have Compa Andres. And in the middle, the birthday boy himself.
Yes,
you have
sir.
the boy, that kid, Flowers. Watch us every week.
What about Tambo?
You just forget about Tambo?
My fault, Tambo. We got my boy producer, Tambo, in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys can catch us every week on Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Mixer.com/playeverything.
Yes,
You
sir.
can catch this episode if you did miss this
What time?
live episode.
What time do we
you can
go
catch
live?
this episode.
What time do we go live?
What time we go live?
What time do we go live?
7 p.m. My bad. I forgot to let y'all know that.
When?
7 p.m.
He said
Pacific
Tuesdays
Standard
already.
Time on Tuesdays.
Yeah, he
Every
said
Tuesday.
Yeah. That's what's
But
up.
the official video comes out on YouTube, youtube.com/playeverything, every Friday at 10 a.m.
I heard somebody dying outside.
You can listen to us
There you go.
on
Escuchar. You could escuchar.
Such a struggle. I'm sorry, everybody.
Hey, it's his birthday, but I'm gonna let him. Hey, don't do what he wants.
It kind of hit me a little bit.
Salud. I could
You
tell
can
us.
listen to us on iTunes, Google Plays, Spotify.
There you go.
Anywhere you listen to podcasts,
There
we're
you
there,
go.
right there for you, as long as you're there for us.
Appreciate y'all.
Follow
The Twitter handles. You're right.
the Twitter handles, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and ring the notification bell.
What are the Twitter handles? You're just gonna say Twitter handles?
This has been another episode. And
Don't
now it's
forget to
getting
follow
awkward.
me, Compa Andres, on Twitter. Don't forget to follow the birthday boy himself, that kid Flowers. And then obviously the guy who's stressed out of his mind and crying at Cheeks_Jr. We're gonna make sure he's okay after this because he's dreading himself right now. Are you crying? Are you
A
good?
couple stogies and his vape. and
Jesus
he's all
Christ!
good.
He either has a headache or he hasn't smoked in like a day.
Let's go. Let's wrap this shit up.
Then you got Tambo Vlogs holding it down in the chat.
I
Thank you
already
guys
said
for
all
listening.
We already done this.
I appreciate you guys for listening. Catch you guys next time.
Boop, 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 boop.